Before I begin, I wanted to say that I got this TV for a discounted price on $2,800 to review it. It was through a service called Smart Sun. I was selected to review it. For general use, I think this TV is absolutely brilliant. There's nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with the anti-glare. It's just perfect. But when you have it for a PC, for PC gaming, it just falls apart. I will explain everything in the video and why it's so terrible to have on a gaming PC. You will see several scenes where I have crashes, overheating, dimming on the panel, everything. So before you watch the video, I want you also to know that I have a HDMI 2.1 port cable that worked fine with 120 Hz on my Sony TV. No issues there at all. I had some audio issues 2 years back, but they stopped. Everything has been working fine in 4K and 120 Hz. So I think this One Connect panel can't handle everything that, or it can be a problem with my PC, but the dimming and overheating, that is a problem with the monitor, with the TV. Anyway, now the video begins. Thank you. Excuse the mess, but this is a live reaction on the anti-glare on the Samsung S95, I think it's D. I really hate anti-glare. I have 3 CRT monitors where I removed it. This one has the anti-glare and these two doesn't. These are from when I was a teenager, I just collect them. Anyway, I'm going to store it now just to see what it looks like. This is a live reaction, I've never seen this before. Okay, it's starting. Okay, I'm pretty impressed. It's very difficult to even tell that it has anti-glare. So far I can't even tell it. Even if I go really close, it looks pretty much without it. I am so used to anti-glare just making it look, I don't know, washed out, like there's something. I really hated anti-glare on LCD monitors for PCs. That's why I switched to TVs, because I hated matte screens. But this, I honestly can't tell where it has anti-glare. It has some texture here, but I think that's part of the wallpaper. Okay, I'm going to set this up and then keep testing it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video in like 1 second. Okay, so now I've set the TV up and I am extremely impressed on this anti-glare because I can't even tell it's there. If I go really close, I can't see it. You can just see pixels, you don't see a blur or washed out or anything. I'm quite impressed by this. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I paid like 2,800 for it to review it. It was a review cost. And I am considering replacing it with my 55-inch Sony TV here, because this is 77 and it's really difficult not to. The only thing I just despise is the UI. I can't stand it. It's almost a deal breaker for me. I can't even set my picture settings here. I have to go inside home and then go to settings. On Google TV, you just press one button and then a bar pops up at the bottom so you can set the picture settings. You can't do that on a Samsung TV. But seriously, the picture quality is... I can't even tell this is OLED, and that is amazing. The brightness is just... I can't tell that this is an OLED TV. I haven't looked at dark scenes because it is an OLED TV, but I can't tell it's an OLED TV when it's color scenes like this. It looks like any really high bright LCD, QLED, whatever. And the design is amazing too. This is brushed aluminum. And when there's a slight... It's not even curved here. It's flat. And I love that. On my Sony TV here, it's curved. It was a nightmare to set up the stand though. You have to line up the pegs without even being able to see what you're doing. But the picture quality is wow. I don't know. It's really difficult to justify the cost of $2,800 for a TV, but I really wanted a Sony A95L, but they really disappointed me when it comes to warranty, even though I love their TVs. But the picture quality is amazing. It's so bright, I can't even tell that this is OLED. That's how bright it is. I am considering setting it up here and then just replacing my Sony TV. And then just using this as my main computer display and TV. I really am considering it. I'm supposed to review this TV just to get that discounted price. So that's what I'm doing now. The colors are... I can't even describe it. And when there's anti-glare, it's impossible to even tell it's there. Even when I look really close here, I can see clear pixels, I don't see a blur. And that's what you usually see on anti-glare. You see just a blur of pixels, like it's sandpaper or something. It's really hard to tell because this is YouTube, so it's really compressed. I have to keep testing it on high quality content like on my PC. Because I don't know if artifacting is because of anti-glare or because of a compression, but I think it's because of a compression. Because I can't tell this anti-glare is even here. But then again, I don't even see a difference from my Sony TV from this one with anti-glare. I don't see any reflections on my Sony TV either. So I see this anti-glare as a gimmick or something. I don't even think I need this anti-glare, but I can't even tell it's there. And that is really impressive because I hate anti-glare. The brightness is just... It's so high that I can't tell which this is an OLED panel or QDOLED panel. I am confused. I can't even tell it's an OLED because the brightness is so high. I'm going to see if I can see any dark HDR content. Here's something. See, you can't see my reflection because of anti-glare. Can't even see. But this is really different from the other 98-inch TV. This is like a day and night difference. I'm not even wearing my glasses right now because I don't need them. I can see the picture pretty well without them. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed. The brightness is just on another level. I have not seen the A95L. I wanted to see it, but I got this one instead. And if I were to get an A95L, I would have gotten 55-inch for the same price. And apart from the really awful UI, I don't see any difference. I'm really impressed. I really have to test this TV on my PC now. And if it's really that good, I will just replace my Sony TV. Maybe sell the replacement that I'm getting because of the dead pixel I have on it. We're only offering a refurbished unit, so I really don't want that. So I'm just considering selling it off when I get it. But yeah, this is impressive. Really impressive. 77 inches compared to 55. And it's QDOLED too. And I can't even tell it has anti-glare. It's not a deal breaker for me with anti-glare because I can't even see it, no matter how much I try. They really did something amazing with this anti-glare. It honestly thinks that I'm keeping this TV. I am really impressed. I can't even tell that it has anti-glare. I seriously can't tell it. Even from this distance I can't tell from this distance either. But this distance is impossible to tell that. There's no way I can tell. But then I can show you the menus again because I really hate those. Here's the menu for this Samsung TV. And here is my Sony TV running a custom launcher. Here you can have my apps, and that's it. Nothing else. And if I want to change my picture quality or picture settings, I just press here. Simple. Just like that. Open picture settings. And here's everything. Neatly, perfectly, so I can see when I'm changing. Everything is just here. And now we go to check on the Samsung TV how I do with that. Go here. And now it's just starting YouTube for no reason at all. Because that's the last whatever I was watching. And it doesn't keep that. So now it's just playing an ad. And here is the picture settings. Go to all settings. And here's that blue UI again. Picture settings. Here. Expert. That's like 4 clicks to get here. And everything is covering the picture, so I can't even tell what I'm doing. Like this UI is just, I hate it so much. It's the most unattractive UI I've ever seen. Almost a deal breaker. I really wish this had Google TV, because then I can't even find much fault with this TV. Apart from this cheap looking remote compared to this remote. all metal. So there's good things and bad things with this TV, but the picture quality is the most important thing, and that sold me. I'm going to test this on my PC, and if I really like the picture quality there too, I may keep this TV. And just get used to this terrible UI. Worst UI I've ever seen. Hate it so very much. Anyway, I'm going to set it up on my PC now, maybe later tonight. When I can show you the one connect box, because I really love this thing too. The 98-inch TV I reviewed last time didn't have this box. But it's really convenient to have it. I really love the idea of this. And now you can see the back of the TV, there's nothing here. I would have preferred like cloth material here or something like the Sony A9F from like 5 years ago. That would be really nice instead of this plastic, but those are just nitpicks. I really do love the spray. I'm seriously impressed. I never thought I wanted to keep this TV. I never thought I wanted to replace my Sony TV, but the more I see it, the more I just think I want to. Because this is 55 inches, it's just difficult to go back from 77. I get the same picture quality, and well, not the same, I have much brighter here. And it's 75 compared to 77 compared to 55. So yeah, I may keep this one. And then just exchange this TV on warranty for the refurbished unit that we want to replace it with, and then just sell that. I will set it up on my PC and then make another video when it's darker outside. Here you can see the reflection. Can't even see anything. It's just black. For me, I see nothing. In the camera you can see that it's like a blurry reflection, but in real life it's just black. Nothing but black. So that is really impressive. This is nothing like matte TV displays from like 10 or 15 years ago. You can't even tell that this anti-glare is here, so if you're worrying about the anti-glare, just don't worry about it. If I can see this, then you will probably be very happy with it, because I am very picky on picture quality. I notice every single imperfection on picture quality. That's why I want to get the best possible. But yeah, I will set it up on my PC and then just make another video. Thank you for watching. So now we are here on the biggest problem with this TV. It overheats. It doesn't work at all with our computer. In 4K and 144 Hz, it just doesn't work. Here you can see that the brightness is almost half. Now it's really... If I do this, it should change the brightness back and forth, but even then it doesn't do that because it has gone down so much now. So I'm going to turn it off and turn it on now. Turn it off and turn it back on. And now the brightness is much brighter. It overheated and now the brightness is back. I had to turn the TV back on before that happened. If you're going to use this TV with a PC for PC gaming or something like that, I can't recommend it. It overheats, it crashes, it forces my PC to freeze. I don't know if it's the cable or something, but it doesn't work at all. I think it's because of this one connect box. It can't handle this. I can excuse all the crashes and problems and everything, but I can't excuse that it loses half its brightness for no reason at all. It does work, but eventually it will just lower the brightness by half. And then my Sony TV is the same brightness. And honestly, this panel is gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with this. The anti-glare, you can't even see it. That's a non-issue. No one should complain about the anti-glare because you can't see it. It's like magic. But I don't care about the anti-glare. I don't have any positive reaction from it or negative. It's just there. I never needed it. I prefer to watch everything in total darkness. I don't want to see my apartment when I'm watching a movie or playing a game. So I don't see the need for an anti-glare at all, but I have no issues with it. And then my Sony TV has slightly more detail, better colors. I don't know how to explain it, but this one is gorgeous when it comes to eye-popping colors. This is like 50% more than my Sony TV. You can't even compare how bright this is. It's just incredible. And the anti-glare is special because you can't even see anything, but the problem with the anti-glare is that any light diffuses over it, so it becomes like a big ball of light like this. And now the brightness is really high, but before in the first seconds of the video, so it wasn't. You can compare the two brightness levels. Just go back in the video. And I will include a few videos on my problems with the crashes and overheating and everything. I don't think my graphics card is broken or anything, and even if it was, it wouldn't cause the TV to overheat and lower its brightness. Even when I press the home button, the brightness is still really low, so it means it's overheating. Right now it's not overheating because I started the TV again, so now it's perfect again. Amazing colors, amazing details, everything is just gorgeous to look at. If it wasn't for the overheating, I would have kept this TV, but I have to keep testing because I can't accept when it overheats and then lowers the brightness by 50%. But the colors, they are just gorgeous. They are completely amazing. I have no idea how they managed to make an anti-glare that I actually don't care about. Because I hate anti-glare, I always hated that. It makes everything look like someone took a sandpaper over the picture. But I had anti-glare on an LCD monitor like 15 years ago, and that looked awful. It was I think, a Dell monitor. That's when I switched back to CRT. That's why I have so many of them. They are a collection from my teenage years. Because I couldn't accept LCD or IPS or whatever. They were all matte, all just awful. I moved from CRT to OLED. I skipped over LCD entirely. The only backlight panel TV or screen I've ever had is this, my old Sony W905A, I think that's called. It really holds up really well, so now I'm using it as a frame or something. I have that BenQ light that I reviewed last year or 2 years ago. Sometimes I turn it on just to make it look like a painting anyway. Back to this TV. I'm trying to make it overheat again just to show you the difference, but it takes quite a long time for it to overheat, even when it's not acceptable. Okay, now it's starting. Yeah, now it's beginning to overheat. The brightness is lowering very slowly now. Okay, these are my final thoughts on this TV. Right now the brightness is just absolutely incredible. It's just beautiful to look at. It's the most perfect panel I've ever seen. My Sony TV doesn't even get close to this type of brightness. If this brightness was there 24/7 and it worked perfectly with my PC, then it would have been an absolutely perfect screen to replace my old Sony A95K. Well, that's not the case. It overheats. It lowers the brightness after sometimes an hour, sometimes 10 minutes. Even for the horrible UI, I would have accepted it because the panel is amazing. The anti-glare is not a problem at all. You shouldn't complain about it. You shouldn't be scared about it. You can't tell it's there. The detail is perfect even from this type of distance. I see nothing bad with this anti-glare. Sometimes I can see, I don't know, some kind of texture when something is moving, but I don't know if that's my imagination because it's so difficult to see. It's so perfectly clear, every color is perfect, the brightness is perfect. Everything about this panel is just flawless, incredible, a masterpiece. But the brightness limiter is just, it's horrible. I can't accept if the TV just lowers the brightness like that. I can't use my PC for 1 hour, then go down 50% in brightness. I prefer the absolute max brightness. I want the absolute max of nits a TV can produce. I don't want anything else than that. I accept nothing else than that. I want the absolute best. I pay for the absolute best. And that's what you get with this TV, but if it doesn't work all the time, then what's the point? I use this TV with 4K and 144 Hz and it has produced nothing but problems on my PC. And it's not because of my graphics card, because my old graphics card worked fine, even though it had some issues with 120 Hz. It worked fine. It didn't crash or crash my PC or anything like that. I think it's caused by this one connect box. I read that some people had black screens and everything. And I am also using this really long cable, so it might be wide too. But that's not causing the problem with the overheating. So it doesn't matter if the crashes and everything disappear because the overheating is a deal breaker for me. I can't accept a monitor that just lowers the brightness after 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. If I want to game for 8 hours, then I want the max brightness all the time. And this is another problem I've noticed. Game mode is completely broken. Let's go here. Now I'm going to turn on game mode. Let's wait for it. Go to settings. I can't use game mode because it's completely broken. Now turn it on. Why doesn't it turn on? I hate this UI. There you go. And okay. Now the brightness is completely gone. And now we turn it off. Oh, I hate this. I can't even show. I have to remove a screensaver. Oh my god. Come on. I think it crashed again. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my god, it crashed. Oh my. Oh. Okay, I will record. Okay, there it came back. Okay, let's try this again. Wait, I'm going to remove the screensaver just to fix this. There we go. I will have to record another video because I lost so much time. So as you can see, ironically, while I was recording this video, it crashed. See? Now I have to reboot my PC. I can't stop laughing at how bad this TV is working. It's always possible it's my GPU, my motherboard or whatever, but still, the overheating is still there. It doesn't have anything to do with this. Okay. Where's game mode? Game mode. And now I turn it on. Wait for it. Well, no, we have no brightness again. The brightness is completely gone now. And I think game mode is, see. Now I'm going to compare it here. I think you can see that the brightness is gone, but I'm going to turn off game mode now. Turn it off. It's extremely dim now. It's going to go to settings. Takes forever. Go to settings. Oh dear. Oh, it crashed again. Oh my god. It crashed again. Oh, it crashed again. Oh my god, it crashed again. I think game mode is making it crash too. See what happens if I turn it off. Oh wait. Oh my. Yeah, it crashed. Anyway, now it's off. Now you should see the brightness difference when it does that thing again. Yeah, this is the experience with the Samsung S95D. A wonderful PC experience. Just wonderful. And even if this is caused by my PC, which I don't think it is, the overheating is still there. That has nothing to do with that. And game mode making the brightness go down like 75% is still there. And I think game mode is needed to have low latency. And so you lose the low light latency. So you can't game with this TV if you have the game mode turned off. I don't know what the latency is on the entertainment picture quality mode. I have no idea what that translates to in English. I really doubt that the latency is going to be good on this mode with game mode turned off, but I have no idea. Anyway, this TV is perfect for movies and series and everything, but gaming on PlayStation 5 or Xbox One Series X or whatever, I think that's going to be okay. But on PC with 4K and 144 Hz, forget it. And forget using the absolute max brightness, it won't handle it, it will throttle it instantly. That's why a Sony TV is so damn thick on the back, because it has a heatsink. It's needed for brightness. I bought this TV just to be a PC monitor mainly. I wanted it to be a TV second. I'm going to show what happens now when I turn on from my PC. It's going to log in. Wait for it to come. Takes forever for a picture to start to show. It's connected 4K and 144 Hertz. As you can see, nothing is happening. Nothing at all. Done. Now I have picture, but everything is frozen. So now I need to force my PC off. It's going to turn it off here. It's turning it off.